It's not long, but your background just reminds me of like what her room becomes when she gets very addicted to the internet because she just has more and more computers.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I will. I'll keep that in mind when I get to that stage.
When you get fully corrupted by the internet.
Well, I did just get a monitor I didn't need yesterday, so I do have one more I can stick behind me.
Oh.
And 2 more headphones today.
Wait a minute, should I start sending you monitor deals now?
No, it's fine. Harcroft's already sending me enough deals.
Oh, so I should.
I don't need. No.
Eric, I'm redoing my room to create a streaming area in part of it.
Ooh.
Then I will send you monitor deals.
I was gonna say, do I have the money for everything? No.
Yes.
Eric, could you send me monitor lizard deals?
Yes, I can.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
The lizards of. Hey, Steve.
Oh no.
That's my favorite strong bad character, by the way. Hey, Steve.
I put this in here for you.
Emotional damage. I could not hear that.
You couldn't hear that? I know that was very quiet.
I could barely hear. All I heard was
Did I just hear emotional damage?
You did. Hold on, let me fix that.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Thank you. Emotional damage. It's a very particular way of saying it.
I love it.
I have to practice that. Holy crap.
Emotional damage.
I tell you guys, I mean, I got my gnome with the Chinese accent ready to go.
Oh, by the way, we're live. I don't know if I said that a while ago.
I want to be very clear. Yeah. I will not be participating in that game. You bring that guy out, I am physically disconnecting from the internet.
It's all part of the.
I will not.
It's okay. We do MSG to throw.
Do you think she's
My mom's
suspect?
from Texas. I'll just bring out the southern accent. By the grace of God, I'm going to roll initiative.
I think it'd be the best podcast.
It's is that regal?
Everyone just embraces stereotypes.
I gotta have like the whole script of those assholes like beside me, man.
She can't be doing that. Shoot her.
Before we start, do you guys know the origin? Like, do you know the story behind Spooky Scary Skeletons? The guy who wrote it.
What? Why are we getting back to? I want to talk about Nymodians. Okay, so what about?
He is in fact because he has died. But he
that story took a turn.
There you go. He's a guy named Andrew Gold, but he had 3 kids and like 3 daughters. And one of his daughters, and there was also another very popular TikTok audio that kind of like comes in and out of trends. That is also his voice, and it's a dad. It's an old video, but very few people have like seen the original video. I haven't seen it, but it's a dad saying, "Wow, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing." And it's a video of her dad like encouraging her. I think she's on a bike. Same dude. So she's like, I love it whenever Spooky Scary Skeletons comes around because that's my dad singing, and he's dead now, and it's just great to hear everyone enjoy my dad. And then whenever that comes around, because she's like, I then just see this whole other wave of people having being proud of themselves or other people being proud of them, and it's my dad's voice, and it makes me so happy. So yeah, it's my just a little happy.
So I should rip the audio from our one Christmas tape of my dad threatening to ground my brother, so that every time on TikTok someone uses the audio to ground.
Is it the Ship Brother too?
I don't.
Is it the Ship Brother?
I don't. Honestly, probably not.
Damn it!
That time I choked on
Shit Brother.
Something like steak or whatever.
That's how we differentiate them.
I eventually was able to breathe again. My dad slapped me and said, "Don't do that again." So I was just like, oh my God. I was scared I was gonna die. That was fine. I turned out fine.
You turned out great.
Always
Eric,
chew your steak.
hit the button. Hit the button.
Which one? I wasn't paying attention because I'm trying to find Nymodian quotes.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
It's sort of like poetry.
It is.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
Oh, you had to. Well, that's real emotion right there.
This is the future of actual play D&D games. Soundboards.
You know
future
what?
Crimes.
I'm not
Crimes
mad.
of future past.
Something about.
Is that my full name out on the internet right now?
Is it?
Is it your full name?
Oh, sorry. I'll change it.
Full name on the internet right now.
Oh my god.
Eric.
I had those all in as
Just doxing everyone.
It's gotta be Lorosaurus Rex, goddamn.
Sorry. I put these in like a month ago when I changed the.
No, and we haven't been able to.
Now they know who you are. They can.
Don't worry.
Oh
don't...
no, they'll see my mean tweet
Eric.
about nothing.
Wait. Ready? Eric?
Yeah.
Cut to now. Welcome to Dead Eyes, the actual podcast game.
It's my monthly game.
Twitch Games with Kids, featuring myself, David the Dungeon Master.
You're giving me season 1 Critical Role audio vibes right now.
I'm trying.
It's beautiful.
Like
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
I love those early episodes, but
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
Have you guys been watching that?
Yeah, every Wednesday.
It's on Wednesdays? Oh, I've been watching it on Fridays.
Well, it comes out. The first 2 episodes came out 2 Fridays ago, and then the episode
Eric,
3.
did you see that Christina was in the last episode?
We chatted about this a while ago.
Eric and I talk all the time, so I forget.
Hey, listen.
Back to see, I was like, "What did we do in D&D?" It was like a month ago, and I was like, "I can't scroll that far."
I don't know. We were in We were in a hole.
You
We
know
were
what
in
we were doing.
Dugan's
Oh, I
hole.
was
We
gonna
were in
say,
Dugan's
Eric,
hole.
you gotta-
We were in
We
Dugan's
acquired
hole.
Vecna's eye and his hand. and now we're-
Everyone's learned about Vecna recently.
Were we running up that hill?
I know. All of a sudden, now it's relevant again. It's okay. I'll handle the hand. Someone else can use the eye, and then we'll be fine.
If spoilers, like very minor spoilers for Stranger Things, everybody's seen it. You gotta pause for like 30 seconds. I saw a great like reel or whatever. I'm calling them vines now. They're just vines.
Yeah, they're all
I saw a vine earlier that was like somebody getting like choked out and like whatever their bones, and they were like when Spotify plays an ad for 30 seconds.
Yes, dude. It's funny you called it vines because Vecna's got them vines.
Oh, that's true. I just like Instagram calls them reels. You know, Snapchat has snaps and YouTube has shorts, and I'm like, they're vines. They were vines, and now they're just going. You know.
Yeah, listen. Like hashtag never
TikTok.
forget. Hashtag remember where you came from. Hashtag running up that hill. Like.
Remember? There's a great video of a guy who's like, I've been feeding these birds, and I called them crows, and a bunch of people got mad at me and said, no, those are ravens. And then so I started calling them ravens, and he's like feeding them, and he goes, and then a bunch of people got mad at me saying those aren't ravens, called them crows. So I know that I can't please everyone, but I know that I can make everyone equally unhappy. So now these are my chickens. I'm feeding my chickens.
Iconic.
I have no idea what's going on.
Love it. Love that video.
No.
Bless that
Oh
man.
my god.
It's good
Honestly,
to be back, guys. We're gonna
Yes, of course.
be very
As you know, our blockade is perfectly regal,
Placard?
and we welcome to receive the ambassadors.
Where is the journal? There's the journal. I gotta scroll like 30 pages.
Droidicas.
The ladies.
Yo.
I just closed all those quotes.
I know. I have them open. I'm gonna leave them open forever.
put them on.
All sound bites.
We will not survive these.
We were in Dougan's hole. I remember we did not go to Good Mead. The mead is only so-so in Dougan's hole.
Yeah.
This is what you remember. You forgot about the ghost that's following you around?
He's not a ghost. Was he a ghost?
No,
Oh,
it's
there's-
not.
The shadow, the shadow.
Yeah, that creepy thing that keeps freaking
But
around.
Dandy does have like some issues.
Yeah, no, it's just the blessed god of pain and suffering. You don't worry too much.
Oh, Ilmater?
Yeah. I mean,
Ilmater's like the cool
Yeah.
Jesus.
well,
know,
exactly.
of
If you want a
D&D.
god to be stalking you, Ilmater is probably one of the better ones.
You know what? Bambi doesn't care for that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think that she cares that there's a good god stalking her. I think that she cares that there's a god around it all. She is very mid about the god experience so far.
That's fair.
On a
Right
scale
now,
of 1 to 10,
that's
how would you
very
rate
fair.
God experience? 1 being poorly, 10 being excellent.
Mid.
Mid.
It's called the Midwest because everything
Middling.
is mid.
All right, y'all are in Dougan's hole. Welcome to Dougan's hole. I'm Dougan. Can I take your hole? If I'll just do a quick little recap. Dougan's Hole is the smallest and most insular town of 10 towns. They don't like visitors here. There's not a lot of people. There's like population of like 50. The speaker is a human named Edgra Dermot.
I think I have that written down.
They don't got a lot going on. Their rival is Goodmead.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I guess I'll actually bring up a map of Dougan's Hole.
I've heard it's small, guys. Don't comment on it. You'll make me feel inferior.
I haven't done this for a while. There we go. If this is a castle, there must be tapestries.
Many tapestries.
Maps. Where'd it go?
You are Dutch, then I am Mickey Mouse.
He was Irish.
Irish, my apologies.
If you are an Irish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. How dare you? Wow, this is taking long.
Guys,
I'm watching a D20 just turn. There it goes. Hey, there's Dougan's Hole. We found it.
Dougan's Hole.
You just point at it, right?
20 stones of Thrune.
It sounds like Dougan Soul.
If you want to get the boy's soul, you gotta pay the troll
Gotta
toll.
pay the troll toll. Yes.
It sounds like you're saying boy's hole.
Boy's soul.
No.
No, boy's soul. Amen. Oh, wow.
So, what would y'all like to do? It is going into evening. So, welcome.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Were we here to warn them about something, or were we just passing through? I cannot remember.
I don't even care about warning people anymore. What does it
We don't
matter?
care about the devil situation?
I've been warning people since, I don't know, 2 years ago.
Yeah, since day one.
It's true, and they have not cared, I will
No.
say. But
Well,
It's always like, there's a hellmouth. And
have
they're
we
like,
been here
"What?"
before, though? We've been here
no,
before.
you
We
only
weren't-
went to Goodmead.
Yeah, we didn't go
Why
here.
didn't we go to Dougan's Hole again?
It's closer.
Oh.
It's small.
Because you took a boat across from Goodmead. This time you had to walk around.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, you had to walk around the red waters.
So does that mean that we walked through the 20 stones of Thrune?
I mean, they're along. You see them along the way. It's like it's like a Valentine.
Do I want to? I mean, I want to go. What
It's
are
shaped
they?
like a Valentine.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
They have those here.
Like a not anatomically correct heart.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
good to know, but I'm
They have an Aphrodite. Her name is Sune or Sune.
is Sune
fire hair.
shaped like a triangle?
She can be.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, she'll be a triangle all day long. Don't worry about it.
Well, I seen them pictographs for the ladies' bathroom, and
Tesseracts
the ladies always
cost-
wearing a triangle, so.
Tesseracts cost extra.
Do you miss me, Steve? I know you
So,
do.
Yes, I
20
do.
stones
I
of
do.
Thrune are a triangle of megaliths. It's standing at the southern edge of town. 19 of these crudely fashioned granite menhirs are arranged in a rough triangle with a single stone at the formation center. No one knows who built this structure or why, but the townsfolk do maintain the stones were there when the town's founder, a Chondathan named Dougan Dubrace, first happened upon this fishing spot. Scholars have tried to research the origin of the structure's name, but all they have found are allusions to a creature named Thrune in the oldest legends of the northern folk. Some speculate that Thrune was a god, while others believe it's a destructive elemental spirit bound to this location by ancient druidic magic.
Mm.
Well, that's actually kind of interesting. You know
The
what?
History of Icewind Dale Parts 1 and 2. You're welcome.
You know what? Look it up. Look it up because
I did.
it's actually in the book.
It's
this
actually
time, probably.
It's actually in the book
And
this time.
I am actually kind of curious because right now I am pissed off.
Since it's Pride Month, are you curious?
No,
I was
it's,
waiting for it.
there's nothing curious about it.
Oh, I gotta load the dice. I got the wrong dice loaded. Thanks
Just
for
the
reminding
front half, just the buy.
just that part. You can affix it to other things though. Like that's cool.
Like bi-weekly or bi-monthly? Or...
oh, both of those.
Beetle.
Well, right now our game is the
Bipedal?
bi-monthly game. So.
I do happen to have 2 of those right now. Hopefully I'll keep them.
Pedals? You have 2 pedals? How come we say bipedal, but it's a pedal bicycle, not a pedal bicycle?
French.
Because it's
English
not
is
your
such a
leg.
fucking amalgam.
Guys, do you want to know something funny? If you go to watch our stream right now, it is a Pizza Hut ad. They heard
I
me
didn't
with
get
the
it.
Teenage Mutant
I didn't get a
Ninja
Pizza Hut ad. I got an Obi-Wan Kenobi ad before we did Obi-Wan Kenobi last week.
Woo.
The Kenobi B1. The Kenobi B1.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Etc.
Yeah, Dougan's Hole is SMOL.
Small.
Yeah.
Like real small. It
Does-
is. It's
does
the
the book
smallest
reveal
place we've been
anything?
to. Though.
I
Yeah,
think
just-
Dougan's Hole
Tiny
is
little.
this. I think I did say it's the smallest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could
It's
we,
the.
could we
let me put
take
it this way.
over?
It's the
I
lowest.
believe-
Like all these things in the Icewind Dale guide have like it has a friendliness, service, and comfort like scale, and this is the lowest of all 3.
I mean,
Well,
when
I
we
think
look
we-
at it, I'm like, we
Not
can
what
check
I
out
look for in a
another
hole, I
one.
will say that.
We could take it over and improve everything by 1 star, and we'd be remembered forever.
In Dougan's Hole.
Dugan's
we have
Hole
Yeah,
plus.
we could-
+1. It's a +1 hole.
that could be our that could be our goal.
Yeah.
Our Dugan's goal.
Yeah, yeah.
Dugan's
Let's
Hole
forget about
sounds
the
like a
hell of a hole.
really sad song by Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
I do look through the book. So I will look through the history of Icewind Dale. I presume that what I read is exactly what you told us.
Sure, yeah.
Gonna be in the
Sure.
Batman
Anything else?
sequel.
So it's got no
Pearl
additional
Jam,
clues
Dugan's
as to what
Um,
the menhirs.
No,
Years.
it's a note that's like no additional information.
I mean, sometimes it's just how it is.
All right,
It
so
is-
so the stone structures, they're just a
Wait.
bunch of rocks, like
Menhirs, yeah, like standing stones.
right. How
But they're
many?
Not, they're not massive. I don't know, like
20.
a bunch.
What do they smell like? Do
Alright,
they smell
but
like
there's-
magic?
Well, they smell like
haven't s-
cold because it is kind of cold out.
I haven't tried to smell magic recently.
That's
you
something
can't
you
smell
can do?
magic. Like you
I'm convinced
Yeah,
I
you
can
always
smell
try
it,
to
man.
smell.
only, as far as I know, only humans of Orden can smell magic, which is a whole other crystal sphere.
That sounds like
It
a
is-
challenge.
No, but listen,
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not a
I'm
challenge.
role playing. My character thinks that she can smell magic. I'm playing a role. I'm not even being
Well,
a
let her-
shithead right now. My character, we determined
I
to be a shit. She thinks this. We've established this.
I want to roll a religion
Everywhere
check
we go, you're like, what does
on-
it smell like?
Bambi's like
Chicken.
the person walking around going,
Smells
I
like
can tell the
chicken.
difference between butter and I can't believe it's not butter. No, you can't, Mr. Simpson. No one can. You're right. I'm a fraud.
Oh, wow. So I rolled a religion check. I got 24 on the configuration of the stones. Just want to see if it reminds me of anything because we only have those 2 very vague clues. I'm just sort of curious. I just want to load. Just does it remind me of anything? That I'm
Triangle.
aware of?
A triangle.
No, nothing in particular. It's
Super
it's
Super
I mean, that's
big.
super old. It's from before the founding of this town. But Icewind Dale is only like a couple hundred years old, right? Like 300-400. As an idea, you know, Icewind Dale.
Okay.
Right.
But not enough information to go by.
No, I mean like actual scholars have tried to figure out, and you're just like,
Yeah, I know, but I rolled 24. Did those guys roll 24? I don't know about.
no, they spent like decades trying to figure this out, and you're like,
They
But
rolled
they've all-
critical failures.
They've been
every
rolling
time.
twos, right? Yeah.
Cleric of Kelemvor walks up. Did you know that Stonehenge detects the summer solstice? And everyone's like, oh, I didn't know that.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, that's how I talk now.
Nope, it's
Did
a
you know
portal.
that
It's a portal.
Stonehenge Some solstice. Okay, well,
No,
24
unfortunately,
doesn't mean anything.
24. I mean, it's a mystery, you know.
Would you believe I rolled a 34?
You could, no, you don't add 14, but
The natural 20?
No, I didn't roll a natural 20.
Oh, I was
rolled
so
19.
excited.
this is not a game where a net 20 is an auto success.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
People
I'm
play
aware.
that way. I don't subscribe to that notion.
I actually appreciate that a lot. Is that we don't always succeed if it doesn't make sense.
Well, there's also not a 5% chance of literally anything ever happening. Like, I want to pull a sword out of thin air. I rolled a nat 20. Like, I just make
Yeah,
it happen.
that's-
The Lady of the
Yeah,
Lake comes
that's-
out. Here you
That's a
go.
different game.
Yeah.
No, I
play
choose
that
to
game.
believe.
Well, I didn't vote for him.
Don't vote for your king.
Watery tarts run around.
The watery tart. No, bint. Watery
No,
bint.
The watery
Lobbing
bint,
swords.
my
A
favorite
moist.
fucking part.
Help! Help! I'm being oppressed. It's in the system.
Holy shit.
Welcome to Dead Eyes, presented by Geeks with Kids, where we just quote other things.
Yes, this is
Anyway,
It's all a reference
Bambi
to
rolled a
anything else.
15 to smell magic.
Is it perception? Is that what it would be?
I don't even know what that would
I mean, a
be.
perception doesn't
Trying to
have to be
smell
sight.
Dougan's
Perception is all your senses. Perception could be balance. You
Well,
know, it could
it's
be
also-
temperature.
Are you
I mean,
balancing
it
for
is
magic?
It's the same thing. It's a +4 for perception.
You know, Banby, you take a long, and you get a big, cold breath, and your lungs sting just a little bit from it.
Sorry about that.
Here, guys. I don't think there's magic here, guys. It's okay.
I hope there's a jester subclass that here can branch into at some point.
We can
Work the farts in for real.
He's the closest there is. He's College of Lore, which has cutting words, right? Oh, no,
Haha.
you're not
Oh, that's
College-
right. Yeah, yeah. He's always throwing the insults.
Are you College? No, he's
No.
College of Valor.
Yeah, I think I'm
He's
balanced.
a skald.
Study at the College of Lore. Or how many books on Dead Eyes do you have?
One,
Quite a few.
2.
I have 3 actually.
I
To be fair
understood
though,
that
I
reference.
accidentally used one as a work one. So interspersed with the College of Vales is Jesse. Go to
Wow, this is getting
the
better.
Veil of Shadows. Sorry, is talk to Jesse about the division of tasks. It's gonna be difficult.
Yep. Where do we find this?
Jesse.
Don't you guys know how to make a parfait?
I mean,
Beef
I
sauteed with peas and onions, yogurt.
I could go for parfait right now. Parfait.
Cakes have layers. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, even as smart as the 4 of you are combined,
He's just not saying much.
there's really not a lot of information to go off of
share one brain
for the
cell.
stones of the 20 stones of Thrun.
You know,
But, maybe one day you'll figure out what they're for.
not today.
One day someone will roll a 25, and then we'll know. But not today.
I like
say
the,
if
I really like the idea of just like someone like just somebody walking down like, oh, I know what those are for.
You know what it gives me?
Well, that's
You know
what
what
it's
the
going to
energy
be
gives me?
one day.
That's just like white people rolling up to the pyramids and being like, these are for trapping hydrogen. Did you know that? And they're like, what? We buried our dead in here.
What it actually reminds me of is the first like the opening scene of The Good Place, where they have a model to that one guy who got really, really close to explaining the model of the afterlife. That is what it reminds
got
me.
really high, and he was the closest.
He was the closest.
I
We
love
keep him
that
on the
one.
wall.
Yes, yes.
like a
Actually, can I
portrait.
convince the town to make a statue of me? Because
That's Doug Forsett.
Yes.
Yes, I can't
Yeah,
remember his
Doug.
name. He's a
He
Canadian
was
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
like, easy
From
to-
Saskatchewan.
in the remote part.
Can you convince the town? Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
For Doug Forsett?
No. Apparently
wants to-
Downfell suddenly
Oh my
has an
God.
urge
It's
to
in
get
your
the town to make a
patron area.
statue.
Okay, what was it? Diplomacy? Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Persuasion. Diplomacy
Persuasion?
doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
diplomacy
gotta
was
make Doug our
3.5.
patron, guys.
I wanted.
Yes. Doug Forsett, yes.
Doug.
100.
Oh, I rolled a 4. Okay, what's not happening then?
A local fisherman's like, you want me to make a statue of you?
Well, why not? Wouldn't it
Well,
look nice?
why? Just, I don't even
Well,
know who you are.
You keep these stones around. You don't know what they're for. What difference does it make?
Yeah, but I didn't make the stones. They were already here.
Fair point. I will
Yeah.
relieve you of the task of making a statue. Find
I'll
someone
be
else.
relieved, all right, when you leave town.
Yeah, I know. You have a 1 star for a reason. I see why now.
I don't even want the fucking star, mate.
You wouldn't have to have an orb attached to the realms of depression and
I got a
entropy.
pair of arms for you right here.
I figured as much.
His mates chuckle with him.
Banby, do you know any good? Oh no! Wait! The bard. Hurl an insult at this fisherman.
Insult this peasant. I am a noble of Waterdeep.
That's not what I meant. He's just better at it than me.
You see the violence inherent in the system.
Okay.
That's why.
Say something about fish.
We don't have nobility here. We elect a town speaker. They speak on our behalf. It's sort of like a member of parliament.
Okay. Why are we here again? I forgot why we even came.
It's just on the way.
It's
the first happened.
I think we were
It's
trying to sleep
Kuldahar.
here tonight.
Okay. Well, he didn't have a orb.
Hopefully, the fisherman does not own the inn in town.
Wouldn't
We'll
surprise
find
me.
out.
Be
Is
awkward
there
to
an
see
inn?
him there.
I'm glad I
actually
didn't
highly
insult
doubt
him.
There is an inn.
If
here.
you wanted to push yourselves, it's only 6 more miles to Goodmead, but it takes 4 hours.
What
Here's
time
the
of
thing.
the days? Yeah.
They haven't insulted us enough.
The sun is setting.
No, where's the inn in town?
Yeah,
I'm not
the
going
last
out
time
there.
we walked around on the ice, we ran into a woolly mammoth and had to hide in a hole in the sky. So, yes, let's not do that again.
I
That was
almost
awesome.
died, like 3 times in that battle.
I have.
You got better.
I was very upset about it.
I do have some bad news. There is no actual inn, like an official inn here.
Are
In
there,
terms of like typically
Is there a
an
stable
inn
that we can
tavern
sleep?
looks like a temporary thing, but as you know, people go through places constantly, it becomes like a permanent thing, and they don't have that here. So
is there an abandoned wizard's tower we can break into?
you can see the map.
What's this big structure that's not the speaker's house?
That is probably where they store their boats. I would imagine that would be their. I believe it's called a boathouse.
We can hang
Why
out
is
with
there-
the boat now.
Yeah, well, they get.
There's no
upset if we
temple at
sleep
all?
with the boats.
Listen,
Why is
There's
there
no
a
temple
giant
here.
boar in
We're
our
boat
party?
curious. What?
Boar.
There's a giant boar in our party and a gynosphinx. A gynosphinx?
Did you say
Genosphinx.
vagina sphinx?
It's
I like that gyno.
It's a female
vagina
sphinx, whereas an androsphinx is a male sphinx.
Got it.
Right.
interesting.
Gynosphinx.
Like
I just assumed one
android.
was
I
a
like it.
gynecologist.
Android means male droid, and gynodroid is female droid, right? Like,
Really? What?
No.
Wait, what did you just say?
yeah.
No.
You just
The
blew
word
my mind.
android is a male robot.
I thought that just meant humanoid.
That's why George Lucas called them droids, because it's just droid, but andro is for male.
And is that why in the Star Wars universe we disrespect all of them across the board?
Yeah, they're gender neutral. They're droids.
So we just
This is why we
treat all of
celebrate
them like
Pride.
shit.
I don't know. That one that Lando fucked was like.
What, the computer?
The Millennium Falcon?
Let's be fair. The droids can identify as whatever they like.
This is
Solo.
the most honestly. This is the most upsetting thing I've learned
That your
today.
phone software is named after a boy robot?
No,
my
I have
God.
an iPhone. It's
Oh,
named
that's-
after
oh,
Steve
that's-
Jobs.
that's
Oh, you're one of
upsetting to
those.
Oh.
It's
Well,
much more
my
upsetting to
phone
learn.
is called Robo Boy.
Robo Boy.
Android.
Yeah. A robot with a human appearance, android. But technically,
Anyway, you
andro
learned
comes
our
from
Latin
male.
prefixes, guys.
Anyways,
All
so
right, so we're
so
boat curious. We want to sleep with the boats. That's
but yeah, that's what I mean.
Sleep with the boats? That there's
That's
like, you can't
all
sleep with
about.
my fucking boats, mate.
Don't we have camping gear?
Well,
Can't we
tell
just
him, we'll just sneak in there.
I'm not.
We've all seen Stranger Things. That's the perfect place to hide.
up the hill?
I'm gonna go knock on the speaker's door and see if the speaker will permit us to sleep with the boats.
I'm amused if there is a speaker.
You go to the speaker's house, and there's someone nearby who's like, oh, he's not home.
Where is he?
Hold on, I'll get him. I very much just want to do the Australians for The Simpsons, but it's not Andy.
Oi, Prime Minister!
For me, member of Parliament. The speaker is like, Egra! And then, is this a
Okay, Dark
man?
Crystal.
Egra? I think, no, Egra is a woman. Okay, Egra is a plain-spoken trapper, probably in her, you guess somewhere between early 60s and like mid to late 50s.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's always a chance.
Does she like poetry?
She's played by I don't know, some tough lady from something in her late 50s, early 60s.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I should. You'd think we'd be able to name one
Does she lose
actress.
50?
Frances McDormand?
She's not late.
She's like 53.
Lucy
I think of-
Lawless.
Lucy Law. Okay, no.
That's not. No, Lucy needs to be saved for
shorter.
a
It'll
more
be the one who played Gabrielle. I don't know her name,
Yeah.
but like red hair and
Gabrielle.
Is that hair?
That works.
she's a ginger.
Gabrielle from Xena?
Yeah, she's a ginger. I think.
I thought she was a blonde.
That's a
To be fair,
blonde.
There's a
She
blonde.
hair on TV,
Blonde.
so even back then. So, anyway,
She
short,
did, like bleach her hair later on.
short,
Renee
stout.
O'Connor.
She's got she's got like bear traps like over her shoulder. She's wearing lots of furs.
Oh, so
Dragging a sled behind her.
so this should be
And
more
on-
like Callisto from Xena, not
On this,
Yeah.
yeah, but less like.
crazy. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I wasn't going to insult anyway. Then she's got a dead wolf on her cart that she's hauling in with her.
This is definitely
What great
Xena.
ladies do. Right.
Boy.
Boy.
I've been practicing my people skills, so I'm going to.
Oh yes.
Wait.
I step back as I do.
Fine.
I call this the Banby step back. I
Two.
take this pose and I watch.
Hello.
Bambi said it's Pride Month. I'm going for it.
Good eye.
This is the town that you speak for.
Yeah.
Hello. Myself and my friends were hoping to stay here the night, but we noticed that you do not currently have an inn that we can patronize. We were wondering
You can
if
stay
there
in
are.
the dog's room.
You stay in whose room?
The dog's room. I'll just move the dog into the living room. You can sleep in the dog's room.
How big's the dog?
You see in the window, there's a Saint Bernard
Ooh.
looking dog.
Does the dog look happy to see me?
It is licking the glass.
That's not a yes.
It does not look particularly. It's not that it's not well taken care of, but it is not well groomed. So it's got like matted fur. You know, it clearly it's allowed to go in the mud and do whatever it wants.
Sounds
Fair
adorable.
enough. I paused for a moment and it just. Marcus, you have prestidigitation, right?
What?
Doing fine.
I do. I do.
What? Why are we doing this now?
Cool. Yeah, no, we would love to. We would appreciate your hospitality. If you have, we would gladly share your food, and we would pay you for the pleasure. Fair enough.
Bambi. Why did you ask? Oh, did you want me to do something?
No, you could just clean the room.
She hangs the half-frozen wolf carcass up on a hook and starts cleaning it.
Outside?
Oh yeah.
You always
okay.
do it that, buddy.
No. I just wanted to make sure that there's just a random hook outside.
Oh, the house has got lots of hooks.
Ooh.
Yeah. She hangs she hangs some traps on one, she hangs a lantern on the other, puts the sled up on it, lets the dog out. The dog relieves itself.
Good job,
And
dog.
had it
Very
job.
like
here for her.
uncomfortably close to you all,
That's cool.
and it's a lot. It's a big dog.
I'm glad it's doing it outside, not inside.
Can I do an insight check to just does this feel like don't hang out with outsiders creepy, or like about to be a horror movie creepy?
You're doing so well.
Which war? You know damn well which war.
Insight is an inside question, not an outside
Sure, you
question.
can do an insight check.
That's a 22.
She mostly pays you very little mind. She has not made eye contact. She hasn't looked at you.
Okay, cool. I go in the house.
I follow.
I say thank you for your hospitality. It's so generous of you. Thank you.
She just grunts.
Cool.
Well done, Banby. That was very good. I applaud your efforts.
I worked so hard. I didn't insult her once, even by accident.
You're learning about these humans.
I don't understand. I tried negging her. I tried negging her harder.
Meanwhile, Derelith offended the first person he came across.
I know!
Bodies.
I'm not having a good day.
Are you gonna?
I assume that we can identify the dog's room by the smell.
I mean, the whole place reeks. But yes, you can identify the dog's room. There's a little wooden cutout of a dog, and it said in the I think it's Thoras alphabet, it says a burly.
Burly?
Yeah.
That's a very good name for a That's a very good name for a Bernese Mountain Dog. Not Bernese Mountain Dog.
Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard. It's a very good name.
And the room is just covered in old dog hair. It smells quite strongly of wet dog, and with a nice tinge of dog urine.
Bambi, since you're the one that likes to smell things, what's the stinkiest, like, 1 square foot area of it? Oh wait, was it? 1 cubic foot area.
How big is the room?
It's like a 10 by 10. It's actually fairly large. It's like a 10 by 10.
You're gonna find like where it pees.
It's everywhere.
I was gonna say it's not a secret.
This is not a super young dog, and you're like, there's like scratch marks in the wall and stuff. This is not the first dog.
I'm gonna pick a corner to clean or sleep in, and I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean it.
If you just clean that one corner, I will be ruining your night.
No, I'll clean a bunch of them.
Because it's not clear on how prestidigitation works. In my mind, it just pushes all of the dog hair and mud and urine just away from that corner into other spots.
Okay, I'll move all of it into a corner if I can.
Into one corner.
Yeah, where we're not gonna sleep.
I mean, it's a 10 foot. What is it? You said
1 cubic foot.
That's not very big, but you know, with like 20 minutes of work, this place will be like, you know,
spotless.
you'll created a black hole of matted dog fur and urine.
You can just scoop it up and like.
And then you contain it in a magnetic field and send it towards the sun.
Prudic's wondering.
Don't tell them my secret.
If you're gonna use the Saint Bernard as a new mount.
I don't think it's big enough. Is it big enough?
It's a medium-sized creature.
No, it's not big enough.
It would be if you were allowed to ride it. Gnomes and halflings have riding dogs. There are riding. They're usually mastiffs. Yeah. We had a halfling paladin ride. I can't remember what type of monkey. It was a medium-sized monkey. It was like a bonobo or something like that. And that was his celestial mount. And he rode a monkey, and it had a climb speed, so he would run along walls and stuff.
Okay, that's weird.
With his little lance, and then poke people with it.
I want to see someone ride a capybara.
I am a size small. I could totally ride that thing. Yeah.
Capybara, that's so cute.
Right?
Bears are probably small creatures.
I will spend
tiny.
some time this evening trying to engage this dog in being my friend. Just to see if I can ride.
It is a working dog, so she lets it play when it's outside, but as soon as it comes inside, she kind of like snaps to it, and then the dog's like, and then like goes on guard duty.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen. He's doing a job. I'm not gonna distract from that.
Yeah, this dog works hard for its money. So hard for its money.
Is the money steak?
I am going to relax. I need to redo my spells.
She feeds the dog frozen wolf. That's what she feeds him.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, there you go.
In popsicle form?
Popsicle, yeah. Took me a second to figure out. I was like, wait, well, I know I can make this fun.
I mean, I could go for some like frozen wolf right now. That would be pretty cool, I think.
Bring your own food.
That's not I do. You know, I have like a good berry or something in my pack.
This is the kind of place where like they actually don't do a lot of trading here. They're mostly just self-sufficient. So money isn't actually an important thing to them. If you had like things to trade, then they'd probably be more interested. Like if you brought down an elk, they'd be like, yeah, we'll fucking trade, you know.
We have a sack full of shit. Something cool in there. Something like not entirely rusted, I'm sure, you know.
What do I got?
Also, alcohol typically works wonders.
Don't have that. I have the heart of a bear, and the heart of a remoraz, and the heart of a diseased orc.
You like hearts?
Maybe not the disease thing.
Yeah, those were the
Like,
orcs who worship the god of putrescence and then exploded when they died like banelings.
To be clear, though,
Very
that heart
Warhammer
is
of
not
them.
shared with Marcus.
That's cool.
Just wanted to let you know. I marked it, which is why I wanted you to know. I pull out the carved tusk in the shape of dead Morez and present it as
Moroz.
dead Moroz, and
Yeah.
I would say dead Morez. Anyways, I present it as a
I thought Danny was a linguist.
yeah. I present the tusk as a gift of thanks.
To the speaker?
Yeah,
She's like, what the fuck is this?
it's a present.
Oh, weird. All right.
All right.
Do I have to give you something?
No, I mean you are. You're
Alright.
letting us sleep in the dog's room.
All right. And she just like sticks it on the mantle and then looks at
Is
it and then turns it around. The other way, just want to look at it.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a little bit creepy. It's been
It
hanging
is
out my bed.
creepy. It's old Russian Santa Claus is what Dead Moroz is.
Mm. But he will keep your house safe, and he will keep, most importantly, Burley safe. From
That's Billy 3, actually.
Burley 3?
Yeah.
What happened to
I call him Throwley.
Really? That's a great name. Honestly, better than I could have come up with. I'm gonna be real with you.
I'm pretty creative like that.
Oh no, like it was given to us as a no, it was given to us as a mark of good fortune.
Oh,
And-
great.
Yeah, but and I thought I would give it to somebody who has also shown us a kindness. Thank you so much. We will retire to the room now.
Xanon's already been sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like,
Sames.
Oh wait, do you want some rations? They're not as great, but like they're rations if you'd like food.
She just like takes a bite of roast haunch.
I feel like this was a present just for me to be able to
she
succeed at social
wolfing it
interactions.
down.
Wolfing it down. Well done. Well done.
Needed one joke at the night. Really terrible pun.
You can all take a long rest.
Yes, good.
Thank you, Thurley.
Early number
This is
3.
Snowball
Burley.
2.
Where are my balls, Summer?
Oh
Summer.
my god.
Very good. Very
Here I
good.
go, killing again.
I love killing.
God. Is that... What's his name?
Exciting.
It's not
Sorry.
Tom Daly. It's something... Andy Daly. Andy Daly.
Tim Daly?
Is a fucking treasure. No, it's Andy Daly.
Um.
He had a show called Review, which was really good. He was on Brooklyn Nine... Not Brooklyn Nine. Sorry, Reno 911.
Excuse me.
All right.
Sorry.
Adjusted my spells. Did
The
long rest.
sun pokes through the dog window licked window. Dog licked window. Dog window licked window. Window licked dog.
It's real ship of Theseus situation.
Yeah.
Is it still the original window if the
It's a
glass
dog
has been entirely replaced by dog saliva?
Wow.
I am Vision. You are Vision. I require elaboration.
And then nothing happened with him since then.
Apparently, it's not important to
Move on.
Wanda's story. I guess.
Fucking not. Okay.
You hear
That's white privilege. White visions can just go and do whatever they want. You know?
What a brave soul.
So you're awakened to two things: the sun, which obviously this is actually a western facing window, so it's the reflection of the sunlight off the icy waters, as well as the of Thurley wanting to get outside and relieve his bowels.
Wait, is he sleeping in the room? No, he's not sleeping in the room.
No,
He's sleeping in the scratch room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just get up and let him out.
And then he goes and takes a gigantic
No, like we don't need to
steaming.
I mean, it's cold there. It's always gonna be steaming.
Perfectly coiled. It's like the size of Bambi's head. Probably bigger.
That's has a big pile of shit.
That's about.
Jurassic Park reference.
That's a wolf poop right there.
And you're allowed to go about your day. She does not feed you breakfast. She does not offer you breakfast.
I wouldn't even ask. I eat the rest of my rations from yesterday. I broke me off a piece for dinner, and then there's a piece for breakfast. Problem solved.
Gonna stretch it out. No.
All right. Well, I changed my spells. Kelemvor, protect me.
I would even
Shit.
say like good luck with the devils, and we just wait.
What? We were doing so well. What?
No, she doesn't want to hear anything from us. I just say good luck with the devils. Like she'll figure it out.
One way or another.
And then you just leave.
Yeah. All right.
What
all
you
right.
think? She's gonna ask questions. She doesn't care.
I have more stuff to deal with right now. I don't understand what the relationship was exactly with the orb and how warlocks work. I tried to connect with the orb overnight, but I don't know if
You get your warlock spells back when you take a long rest.
Okay. All right. So that still works, but nothing else. No words, no communication. All right. Just checking. All right. That's cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Orb.
I am annoyed. Okay. Well,
Wants his orb back.
yeah.
I know you're sad without your orb. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
More
No, if
sad
I hear him
about
talk
my
about
orb.
that orb, I get real mad. I want to be very clear. I got real mad.
There's a lot of secrets to that orb. I'm not using it,
She's
don't worry.
not- when
was
she's not
spooky.
looking, I
Okay,
touch
it
her
was
on the
a
shoulder.
Spooky orb. Did we not assume it was gonna be a spooky orb when we saw it?
Yeah.
It was like a dark orb.
It was a spooky orb, and
We've
it.
seen
A
Lord of the Rings.
perfectly
We knew it
smooth
would-
black just black and black polished stone that doesn't even reflect light. Yeah, why would that be spooky.
Steve.
The thing was, it was his problem.
Are
not
there
mine.
were there
And then
dark?
it came.
It was, yeah. Were there dark secrets in this orb?
Dark science.
I don't get that reference.
He's trying real hard to press a button.
Damn it!
Real hard.
I did.
Secrets the Sith knew.
Yep, there you go. It was a Rise of Skywalker quote I just popped in there. That's okay.
What?
No,
That was even in the movie? I've forgotten that.
That's
What?
okay. That's
Really?
cool.
I saw
I'm
that
sorry.
movie
That was
one
actually a
time.
line?
There's a Hobbit who said cloning, dark science, secrets only the Sith knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, he wasn't talking about Manchun. That's a evil wizard who cloned himself in Forgotten Realms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Manchun. That's a cool reference as opposed to what Eric's trying to do here.
No, it's already done. It's
that
done.
was a reach, man. That
It's
was a
done.
reach.
No, I just wanted to press the button. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Good try. Good try.
No, I did it. It
I'm
succeeded.
You
afraid
got close.
the
No,
fallen
I'm not
original
cracking.
Your adventurers arrive.
Okay. All right. David's now succeeding in pushing the button further. Somehow.
Emotional damage.
Emotional. Damn.
Oh, I didn't know it plays the video, Eric.
It does. It's amazing.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. I just saw it on stream.
That's the definition of like Daryleth right now, like without his orb. Just every moment he's just like, I'm suffering emotional damage.
I gotta practice that. Damn it, guys. Okay, let's just get the hell out of here. I'm sick of this place.
Where do you want to
I
go?
already told you what my exit's gonna be. Like
All right.
I literally,
We follow Bambi because she seems to know what she's doing.
that is just not an accurate statement now, is there?
So you drop that sinister quote on the speaker. But
I
yeah,
pet
good luck with the devils. Bye.
I pet the dog as I leave.
She'll assume that I'm talking about either the wolves or if devils appear. She'll
There's
know I
a
was talking about
there's
devils.
like someone shoveling snow, and they're like, "Good luck with the devils."
I grab a handful of snow, put it in my mouth, swish it around, spit it out.
Was
That's how
it?
you brush
My
your teeth.
mouthwash for the morning.
Oh.
Little
Yeah,
mint,
that's how I clean my
little
teeth.
snow.
It wasn't yellow, was it?
Before you grab that snow.
There's an
should've gone further
amazing
away from
moment
that.
in a one of the early Penny Arcade live games where Mike Krahulik goes Jim Winks, and then Chris Perkins went Jim Winks as like a character saying like that's how he said goodbye, and that became a goodbye was Jim Winks,
Jim
sort of like
Winks.
bidet, and
Yeah. Day.
just so
you too.
so now for whenever these people see gnomes, this person's gonna go good luck with the devils, and every gnome will be very confused.
You know what?
That is the
Then
legacy
I-
you left behind, Bambi.
It's amazing.
Good job.
Pretty good.
I love that.
Then
Yeah.
I've done a good job.
Pretty good.
And you head
What is found to be
to
alive?
Goodmead?
Yeah.
Or off into the wilderness? Or
Good mead,
No, we're heading.
right? We're going to good mead, right?
Yeah, no, we're not going specifically to Goodmead. We're specifically
No.
going.
We're going to try to seal that Bob for the Archdruid lady, even though she's shady as shit and we don't trust her anymore.
Right.
Wait,
Oh my
we think that's
Or-
the only way to
but-
get the orb back.
did we want to go to good mead and like get shit like potions?
supplies?
Yeah, supplies.
We should go to Good Mead to see if we can contact the Triad and get some reinforcements.
Yeah.
The triad.
We want to not get murked. the Triad.
Not the Triads, just good churches.
Oh, yeah.
If we could,
Are you thinking
I
of Bryn
would love
Shander?
their help.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Well,
should
I
go to Bryn Shander, which
know-
may still be under siege.
No,
of
that's
fucking
really
giants.
far.
All those
But I'm
fucking
hoping there's
giants.
some communication connections between Good Mead and elsewhere.
So
Maybe not.
I will argue this. It's actually not that far. Like in the triangle of Goodmead, Dougan's Hole, and Bryn Shander. Like it's not so much further.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not that
okay,
much.
but
for
here's
that.
the issue then,
Let's
though.
sneak back
We
in because we
didn't
left
take.
illegally.
We also didn't take care of the siege of.
Yeah, are the giants still there?
That wasn't our job.
We don't know.
They can-
We have no
It wasn't our
idea.
job.
No.
He tried
Not-
really
not
hard
only
to
was
make it
the-
our job, and the DM was like, "You need to leave."
No.
No, we
No,
found
no.
the guy who caused that shit, and then we let him go. I don't know.
Well, yeah, no one was gonna turn in Artist Simber. We were just like, "Yeah, your son is like the only one there that knows that you're not in that town, so like maybe you should help them out." And he was like,
If
No.
you could figure out the directions from Dougan's Hole to Bryn Shander, if you could navigate your way there, cross country through that little forest that's north of Dougan's Hole, it is about 10 miles as the crow flies. So that's really not far, but over land in
Ravens,
harsh
ravens fly.
"Crow flies."
by the chicken
It's
flies.
not that
The chicken
harsh.
flies. Oh,
it's
now I'm
almost
offended.
spring. It
It's-
is spring.
Yeah, spring is one of the hardest times to travel because everything's melting, right? So it turns muddy.
Muddy.
But then it's not harsh. It's just gross.
This is
Well, it makes the ground. If the ground's not hard, right, then it makes it.
then it's gross.
It's
It's hard on your wheels and your feet.
the ground works hard for
Wheels?
its money.
So hard for its
Not
money.
doing it again.
So hard for its money.
Oh, you
also
got
like
to hit
sports.
right.
So where are we going? What's
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
goal?
What do you guys want to do then?
What is
I mean,
what is the point anymore?
Okay. Yeah. What
are the
is
threads
the
we're
okay,
going
now
on?
now you're speaking my language. No, I'm not really sure. Okay. Originally, there were
Made a
a lot of
note.
reasons why we wanted to get out of Bryn Shander. But now that we got to the World Tree, whatever that place was now, we know that the Druid is not very happy with us and may even be connected to some of our problems. I don't know. I'm a little
Go ahead and
biased.
say
Druid's like
100%.
not actually an archdruid.
No.
I don't
100%
know. I don't know.
Right.
I don't fully
That's what
understand that
Elfboy told us.
situation. Well, wait, is the Elf Boy with us still?
No.
Yeah, he
Oh
was.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never left. Like
Yeah.
I said, it was just Bambi was yelling at Dereleth the last time we played.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all that
right. That's the
Right.
way.
I just don't know what you. I thought you guys wanted to go to Hellgate Dell.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
close-
Hellgate
That
Dell.
is true. That
That's
is
what we do
true.
want to do.
to
Because
the
the original
Avernus.
agreement, hold on. The original agreement with
Yeah.
Archdruid Lady was that we were going to go to Hellgate Dell, take care of that issue, and then she would lend us the thing we came to Kuldahar
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
that would help us look into East Haven without getting murked.
That's true.
So,
I mean, we're
are
so
we
close
still
to.
doing that original thing. We were still
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
Yeah, we
I-
should do it anyways. It's not a good thing to leave Hellgate Dell just roaming open. Do we? But we should go to
But we do
Goodmead.
know
We should
she's
stalk
sketchy,
it.
yeah.
We know she's a liar. We know she's not great. Yep, these are all things that are true.
And he's
You
like,
ignored all my
well, we did
advances.
talk about the missing people.
A lot of missing people there.
We talked
are
about
there-
the missing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think there would be more or less missing people in the world if we just let Hellgate Dell like do its thing?
I don't know a fucking thing about Hellgate Dell.
What do you know about? Again,
About what?
literally nothing. You don't even know your own name.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you
Well, I
did very
remember-
well with the lady last night. This
Of the demon that killed me,
What was that?
Yuxaname. She was a
I know that?
marilith. Remember that part?
Oh yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember that part. Yeah.
Remember? And then all my friends disappeared. That was fun. And then I ended up here with you
We were gonna
fucking
look
people.
into
That
that.
was fun.
we are fucking.
Ended
Yeah.
up here.
Two people can be mean. Two people can be mean, gnome.
I'm
I mean,
enjoying
what you
this.
just described was an accurate turn of events of you dying, all your friends disappearing, and then you showing up on my fucking doorstep.
He just kind of like walks like a couple of feet away and he goes, "Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree."
I love killing.
I mean, cool. Do you want like a sword or something to do that with?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh
I
my god,
pull
our
out-
NPC interactions are the best.
I pull out. Where is it? I got it. I got it somewhere. Bone cleaver. It's a great sword. It's sitting in my bag of holding. It's a +1 great sword, +3 against undead. It's heavy and two-handed.
I have a +1 long sword in my bag of holding if he wants instead.
So I pull out bone cleaver. I say, well, here's a sword. Go bananas.
Let me double check if he's proficient in.
What was that thing? That's a
Melee.
bastard sword, isn't it? Or
It's a
what is
melee
it?
weapon. It's just a common weapon.
Great sword.
Oh, it's a
Great
great
sword.
sword. Okay.
He could. He's like, I could. But you said longsword?
I have long sword.
I'd rather that, to be honest. I'd prefer something a little more
Swishy.
Nimble.
agile, but nimble, yes. But, you know,
Swishy.
that's fine.
Hey,
Do you want to kill some giants for us? I mean, I'll give you the sword.
Wait, that's going the wrong way again.
That's still going the wrong way. But okay, we can
But
go
with
to
the
good
sail,
need.
it would help us.
Why don't we
Send him
just-
up on his own. The sword.
I don't think we should do that. I don't.
Y'all know
It was a joke.
that
say
Hellgate
that in
Dell is south of the Spine of the World Mountains, right? And when you traveled from Kuldahar to here, you went north.
Yeah.
Because typically the way out was, remember, you go through Hlundlestone, right? You have to go to East Haven and then that's the road path. But because you guys don't have a ranger or a druid.
Marcus is
What we're
an
doing. I
Losing.
didn't
actor.
know that she knew that though.
Yeah, Mark.
An actor.
Marcus is an actor. We're fine.
Yeah,
To
but
learn
we
that
still
once
need
to
to
prepare
Oh.
for a role.
Right.
Know
Is-
the lay of the land.
Is Marcus giving this half elf a +1 longsword to use?
Well, there's nothing for killing right now. I'll give it to him when the time is right.
Okay.
Right.
Just give him the sword.
Fine, I can have the
difference does
sword.
that
Go for
make?
it.
Let him leave if he wants to go.
I thought
know-
he
this
did.
is-
I-
That's
I-
out of character. That's out of character.
No,
That's
no.
not what he wants to do.
No.
He has pointed out we went the
Okay.
wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, David pointed out. I'm not saying you went the wrong way. I thought you wanted to go up and around, not just through the mountains.
Yeah, I thought we wanted to.
I don't remember
I-
why we wanted
need
to.
a
There was a
secret tunnel.
reason.
I mean,
We-
you typically don't want to go through the mountains because they're super fucking dangerous,
Yes.
right? Like,
Yes. Yes.
I believe it had to do something with supplies or telling people.
I just don't want
It
him
was
to
one of
kill
those
me
two
with my
things,
own
and it's probably the
sword.
telling people
Well,
thing.
I think it was us getting booted out of that
will
city
protect
because
you.
that archdruid, lady is not cool. But I'm not totally thinking
She's
straight
very
right now. So, yeah, because there's something not right here, right? So either I don't know what we can do with good meat.
this
though. I
is
mean,
our
what
Empire
can we
Strikes
possibly
Back,
do?
and you can call him don't call him Lando, but he's like your Lando because he's definitely not black.
Is he gonna take one of our clothes?
Cloaks.
Like clothes, no clothes, like full on,
Did he
like vest
steal
in it.
someone's clothes?
Lando took Han Solo's clothes at the end of Empire. He's
Yeah,
wearing
he
his
was
clothes.
Exactly the same clothes. Yeah, in the last scene, he's wearing Han's
I
clothes.
ship
Probably
it.
because they were on his ship. I imagine.
Yeah, but that's still weird.
That's good.
That's still weird though, man. That's like,
You know what's weirder is that they fit him.
No, they're both.
Not that weird.
you know what's even weirder? He probably like banged the navigational computer after that. So.
But he wasn't wearing those clothes.
Continuity in Star Wars now. You know what?
Yep.
He pushed the button. He pushed the button. It's good enough.
They're,
God damn it. Hope you guys are loving Kenobi.
Let
because
show Eric with Donald
I
Glover.
am.
There's
I haven't
lo-
watched
what I
it.
That would be
understand, the guy
awesome.
who's
I will.
writing it didn't even watch episode 3 and it shows. So yeah, have
Really?
fun.
What are we
Yeah,
talking
he doesn't
about?
know- he doesn't fucking know anything about Star Wars.
Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. The writers
It's-
fully admit he doesn't know anything about Star Wars,
Who-
which
who-
is just basically
what
like
are we
the
talking about?
problem with all these shows. The guy who wrote Kenobi. Okay,
Oh.
look. Let's just get back to this. I don't want to get into my rants.
He's like,
It's
"Save this
basically
for the
going to turn.
podcast."
It's going to turn into Halo, and you guys can cry about it, but I'm just like, whatever.
Ba 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 ba
Glad you guys can laugh
ba
about it,
ba
guys.
ba
If you're
ba.
actually thinking about the show, you would be crying. But
No, I'm thinking about it. I'm still laughing
I,
at it.
I watched all of Halo by
too.
choice, and
Me
I didn't
too.
enjoy almost any minute of it. But for the podcast, I made content for us.
That last battle, man.
Remember when Master Chief stopped being a virgin?
I fell off that train.
How many
to
nerds
visit.
do you think were upset? We're like, Master Chief is supposed to be a virgin like me. I played every Halo game.
sorry, guys, I did not know. Wow. Okay. All right.
To be fair, Halo came out when I was like 13, so I was definitely a virgin.
Also, virginity is a social construct, so
Is it?
Nice.
I mean, it is. It
Nice,
is
nice,
in a lot of
yes.
ways.
there's
Yeah.
no physical thing that makes you
Yeah.
not a virgin anymore. And anybody
Yeah.
who thinks that doesn't
Except
know how a
for
vagina
banging someone. Am I right? Oh,
Ooh.
I'm willing to degrade myself so far for some reason.
No, you're just able to make more jokes, I think, after you've had sex. Because then you're like, haha, I've done this before, I can make jokes about it.
You can make jokes after sex. All
Make
right.
jokes during sex if you want. It can be a funny
I just watched a
experience.
comedian. She said men don't like that. Anyway,
I don't care what men think.
that's true. You get so much in common. Do you want to go to Goodmead, or do you want to go to Brinchander, or do you just want to just try and get? I mean, you could cross country it and try and find the 10 trail. What do you want to do?
This is a good point. I'm not 100% sure, actually, guys. I'm not sure why we wanted to go to Goodmead now. I mean, I think that was because we got kind of burned at Kuldahar, and
Yeah, I
we had
think it
some
was
sort
just
of
on the
idea.
way.
But
He thought.
yeah, if we're actually going to deal with the Hellgate, yeah, we should probably head down. But I'm not totally sure. I mean, we're in a good spot now where we can go back to Brinchander, or we can go to Goodmead and see what we can do up here, up in the north.
How far is our travel south? Like, is it a couple days?
To Hellgate Dell?
Yeah.
Weeks.
Is it weeks?
Probably a month or more.
Like, I wonder if we should go to Goodmead and get like a wagon or something. If we can.
Wait. Sorry, I'm a little confused now.
You can get one at Brinchander.
What did the Archdruid want us to do in order
Go to
for us?
Hellgate Dell
Yes,
Yeah.
and take care of that mess.
and close the because
Yeah, close
She
the portal.
can't see what's happening. The portals
She-
are interfering with her.
But didn't we
She-
go to her in the first place to see into it?
okay. So the
was for
Heartstone
each-
gem has divination powers, but it
Yes.
can also supposedly amplify certain people's powers.
Right.
She said, "Hey, you can't use this thing because I'm using it to peer into this place and close a portal to hell."
Okay. Right. All right.
And you were like, "Well, we're pretty sure there's a portal to hell way closer." And she's like, "Well, I can't check on that right now because I have to use this thing daily to
Okay.
check on that. And the second I don't, shit comes through."
Okay. All right. Okay.
There
Sorry.
is
That
a
does clarify things.
there is a strong history of bad things happening in Hellgate Dell. It used to be
Okay.
called Hellgate Keep. And I think I told you the history where basically there was a bunch of devils that had been summoned by humans by like Netherese wizards who was like, let's just do a bunch of fucking devils binding. This is great. And then they were like, shit, there's too many devils here. I know how to clean up the devils. We'll summon some demons. And then the demons and devils fought, and then the demons won, and then the demons killed most of the humans, and then there was just a lot of demons there for a long time, and then the whole place blew up. And it's just been kind of a little bit of a problem every once in a while ever since.
Okay.
But if you recall,
that helps.
There's portals, like I said, there's a couple of different portals that have been problem spots in the past. Like Dragonspear Castle, which is not super far from Waterdeep. That's another big one where, like, about 150 years ago or something like that, there was another thing that happened. More than once, there's been a portal open there. So.
Okay. No, that does clarify. Thanks for refreshing my memory. Yeah, because I remember we went to her in the first place to try to get help with the other place, but as it turns out, she's got her own situation.
Because a mysterious gray man was like, "Hey, you don't go to Bryn Shan, or I'm sorry, don't go to I want to call it Evermeet. That's not right. East Haven. You're gonna get smoten.
Because you will basically die.
But the person who could help you, like break that scrying, is that person." And are you talking about this in character right now? Is this like a conversation that's happening?
Yeah. No, I'm a little confused now because we went to her because we were told to go to her, but then she couldn't help us. So,
well, remember, she wasn't even going to help you. She was like, "You'll kill something that can't be killed," and then
yeah. She tried to screw us over, actually, but.
Okay.
The main thing is that, like, we were like, "Hey, help us with this stone," but she's like, "I can't even give you the stone or do anything with it because I'm dealing with this portal." So we're like, if we go and we just close the portal, then you won't be distracted, so then you can help us. That was our big brain move.
But it is a long time. Yeah, 2 different portals.
Does it seem more likely that somebody lied about that? So that way we would leave? I mean, we had to leave anyways, but lied to send us away from Icewind Dale.
The other part of it too is going back to East Haven without any idea of what's going on there is still crazy. I mean, that's still nuts.
We can't go.
That's why I'm saying let's go to Goodmead and get supplies before we head south.
Goodmead is not a big place, though. Remember,
significant though. We should go back to Bryn Shander now. Actually, we're going around in circles.
Then I will give that dude the sword.
Honestly, though, like no, there's no good okay, we can't go back to Kuldahar because she's aware of us and she doesn't like us and whatever. Okay, and she claims there's like a hell port there. Okay, and she's dealing with it. Okay. In any case, she took my orb. I'm pissed off. All right, we can't go back to East Haven because the Seneschal sent us to Kuldahar in the first place to scry East Haven, and we know East Haven's fucked because of all the people we dealt with there, and they weren't the people who we thought they were. Okay, and there's the Jared hole or whatever.
Jared, I just want to understand that this is because there is an NPC with you.
Yes.
Who does not have all this information.
Yeah,
okay, well, I'm going to say this stuff out loud. I'm actually going to say all this stuff.
He's like, well, that's wild because when we had an archdruid who was killed by a devil and he had been impersonated like half the time.
Say what now?
By who?
So there
was a devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the devil's name?
We killed impersonated. Actually, no. Was it someone else?
What was the devil's name?
So the thing is, well, remember when he said like the archdruid lady showed up and replaced the other one?
What was the devil's name?
I don't remember. Because there were a lot of devils.
Good.
Was it Torrid?
So, it's possible that the... Well,
that doesn't sound right. That sounds way off.
Okay,
well, my nemesis. My nemesis.
Your nemesis. just the one.
Yeah, I want to be clear. In my notes,
your style, NPC. I like your style.
In my notes app, there is only one, or my notes, there's only one enemy, and it's Brother Griswold / Torrid.
You killed her.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Dead.
Doesn't matter.
Just so the party knows why we've done a lot of the things we've done.
Sure.
When we were last in Bryn Shander, the mayor appeared out of the shadows and told us.
I'm the mayor.
Archdruid of Kuldahar.
That was a different mayor.
Not really the mayor. It was somebody.
Same guy told you wasn't he? He wasn't actually the mayor.
No, but the Bryn Shander mayor is not the
She's
same
trying
mayor
to
as
tell
East Haven.
us. She's
Okay,
trying to
sorry.
tell us so
Yes,
desperately.
Was this
Okay,
the one in
yeah.
the shadows?
Yes. Oh my God. Let me talk.
Yeah.
Yes, let her
They
talk.
appeared out of the shadows in the room, the hotel room, remember? And
Yes.
told us that the Archdruid of Kuldahar would help us break the spell and allow us to help divine what is happening in East Haven before
Yes.
we go there, or else we'll die. And then
Yes.
it turned out his name was Naxir, or whatever, and all he
Nakasir,
said was,
yeah.
"I'm someone's Naxir, and I'm someone's seneschal."
Yes.
So that is the pieces that we are forgetting from the past, because like we did all those things because this one shadowy person appeared and
Yes.
told us,
Thank
"Oh,
you.
you want to go to East Haven? You're gonna die. You should probably go to this Archdruid first."
Yes.
we did.
Okay. All right.
And
All
then
right.
we-
Thank you
then
for
don't-
lining all that up. I had pieces of that, but I had it out of order. This
Yeah.
is correct.
This is why I take notes.
I think
Go
we
back.
should go back to Bryn Shander because the reason we went to Kuldahar is now blocked, and that reason was given to us in Bryn Shander, and I think that we must go back to a place that has more civilization and can possibly help us.
We gotta
We
ask
need
around.
to.
Should we look
we
up
need to
that
tell-
mayor, like the one from the
No,
shadows?
No, we will not
This whole
speak of
shadow
Mayor.
business. This is
No,
Yeah.
No,
no, we
oh.
won't see him.
we're not
No,
going to
no,
see
no.
him.
Only because
Don't worry
like,
about it.
like he's clearly the he's spooky
Yeah.
mood.
Yeah, he wasn't really.
He wasn't there. He wasn't really there. He was spooky boo. He was in. He did his little spooky bit, and then he was gone.
Yes. Yes.
I
Almost
go
like
in, I do my spooky bits, I get out. That's it. That's all I do.
He's a union
So
spooky
we-
boy.
You're like the.
we turn to our elf,
Old
our
man
sorry,
mule.
not elf, our
He's a
NPC
elf.
friend.
Yeah.
He is? Okay, good.
He's a half elf, yeah.
Yeah.
How does traveling back to Bryn Shander sound then?
I haven't been to Bryn Shander in I don't know, probably like 200 years, so it's probably
But you have no issue going there, do you?
I'm just going where you guys are going. I don't have
Okay, good. Well, that's why I wanted to find out. That's why I
Cool. So
wanted
there's
to make sure.
actually potentially a bunch of giants there. So stuff
but
to
I've
kill.
killed giants. but-
So I will give.
Excellent.
I'll
So
give
there's
you the
an army
sword.
of Giants.
I'm gonna,
And now he gives you the sword.
I'm gonna give him the sword. I will.
does it have a sheath or anything, or
It just
you're not
says.
gonna have a sheath on your inventory?
I don't know. I don't know if I
Like,
wrote
do you have an
that.
extra belt or anything? Like I can't just hold it, you know? Like I need a
I'll keep it
You
in.
know
I'll-
what will help you with this?
I need like
Rope.
a sword ring.
Here's some rope.
Oh
What
my
am I gonna
god,
hang
guys! You're
myself
gonna give him
with
a
this?
rope?
What?
I'm sorry. Rope as a belt is like that is a seminal piece. A use of
Dude,
rope as a
okay.
belt.
your cord.
Okay, look. You're gonna give a guy a +1 sword, and he's gonna hold it at his waist. Then
No,
he starts
no, he puts it on his shoulders and he just walks like this.
Okay,
Just walk cool, like.
That's like
Yeah.
Mass Effect. Okay, you
Whatever
can't
you
just
feel
stick a weapon on your back and have it hover there. Okay, that's not how.
No, he holds
it.
it.
No, you just lean it on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You're like,
I
yeah.
don't know if
You
you
gotta
guys
nod
know
when you
this,
do.
but swords are made of metal, and metal gets cold. So if you just hold it all the time, it gets real fucking cold. That's
Eh,
one of the reasons they have.
he's an elf.
Fine.
He's fine.
I mean, not your hand part though. The hand part will.
It's a
probably
shadowy
save
dead
I mean,
you.
elf
that's
also. Like,
if it's
why
a
do we
good
care?
sword, it's gonna have a full tang. So it's still the leather. I mean, leather gets cold.
I'm gonna keep
Not
it in
if
the
you're-
bag, but if he needs it, he can just ask me. How about that?
Anyway, sorry.
Wait. You're
so I-
leaving a +1 sword in a bag of holding?
Because you
It's
got a
like-
+1
in
rapier.
bag.
I already have a +1.
Yeah.
No, I have a
No, I'm
plus
just
2.
wondering like how that works. Like, does it like float around the bag and can it poke holes, or is
She's
it
in
just?
there with everything.
Why don't we
else.
put you
Yeah,
in the
no,
bag
you're
and you can find out?
You want to go check it?
You want to go in the bag?
fine. It's fine. I won't rip the.
You want to
bag.
go in the
Nice
Pokeball?
magic.
I have a +2 battle axe is what I have.
Sorry, I just want to be like, because we sorry, just 'cause, like, there's been a lot of like us joking, but also like crosstalk. I'm cool with going back to Bryn Shander. The point of it is what?
Okay, so the reason we went to Kuldahar in the first place was because of Bryn Shander, and we kind of got blocked at Kuldahar because we discovered more messiness there. If we go to East Haven, we're going in blind. And the warning from Bryn Shander was if we go to East Haven blind, we're going to get killed. So I am suggesting we go back to Bryn Shander because I feel like it's too risky. We know nothing about what's happening in East Haven. So that's the only reason I'm suggesting we go back to Bryn Shander,
So-
because we were trying to get to Kuldahar.
resources in Bryn Shander you also
Yeah.
never approached. There's also resources further to the south, right, that you guys never like. You guys, right? The Harpers help you a little bit, right, and then the Harples,
Yeah.
and whatnot. But you know, there's plenty of places you guys can go to get more information or to see, because the problem is you were in the Silver Marches, and the Silver Marches are in the middle of a fucking war with the Drow. So,
Okay, well, looking
Darla,
at the map. Yeah. Sorry.
are you planning on going to the temples and seeing if we can gather more information through that network?
Yeah, if we go back to Bryn Shander, I know that the Temple of the Triad is there, which is like a strong association of good gods. I tried to get them to send some messages. I don't know, but Bryn Shander's pretty big. But what the DM just pointed out,
with the Harples as well, because
more likely, there's a Harper network there.
Yeah, because you're a Harper.
But I'm not a Harper. I've got a pin. Okay, it doesn't merely mean
he's like
anything.
Half-Elf's like, you're a Harper?
I'm not a Harper.
Why don't you just get all the Harpers to take care of this, man?
I'm not a Harper. Don't listen to this guy.
It'd be way easier if I was a Harper.
He's
an actor. This one.
There's already a war happening.
Yeah, there's a war right now in the Silver Marches.
It's like a big war.
Where else can we go that's a major population center though besides?
Okay, you seem
saying looking at the map.
Largely
Luskin,
right?
Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep,
Baldur's Gate.
Everesca.
Yeah, we could just go to Luskin or Waterdeep, man. I got a nice house there.
How long is it going to take us to get there?
Oh, a long time. Long time.
Like
Yeah.
months.
So
yeah, it'll take us weeks.
Neverwinter.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that'll take forever.
Really
I know
hard.
I originally
Ganon's
suggested
pretty
that we go to
started.
Candlekeep and try and.
Can we start in
look up some of
Waterdeep?
the info,
But we don't
No, we
have
started in
anything that they
Luskin.
want.
Yeah,
Oh.
we don't have anything they would want.
I know that this sounds like really like cop-outy, but like I really think that we need to maybe NPCs, maybe something else. I think we need to sit down and like actually like figure this out because
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's a really good point that that are
You gotta go to Bryn Shander,
monk.
ask some people things, try to figure out what we're doing.
and if they don't really help us, then we have to go somewhere else.
yeah,
But that's the closest major population center. So we can
Yeah.
just give up and just go south. It'll take us weeks, but we can go to a real population, or we
Is there still like the Arcane Brotherhood in Luskin? Is that still a thing? Like a host tower? They like made like Luskin's like built. I think isn't Luskin built on like an old Imeskari thing called like Illusk?
What kind of role?
Are you talking as the elf guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Talking as the elf guy.
History check.
This is history.
He's attempting as the DM to give us a thread to pull off.
I will also.
He's like,
he gives us like 15 different threads, and he just waits to see what we pull out more.
I'm also gonna do history
hilarious.
because
The more colorful threads I give you, the better the mosaic or tapestry or whatever.
What'd you roll her?
18.
I also rolled an 18, so just take.
I rolled a 21.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
well,
never mind
yeah.
then. Ignore both of us. 21. Luskin. Arcane
Luskin
Brotherhood.
is built on the ancient orcish city of Illusk. Everybody's gonna know that Luskin is like a port town. It's like usually full of pirates and stuff like that. Although it's tried to clean up its image in some ways since then.
Sword Coast, right?
It's the northernmost basically port city of the Sword Coast, except for like one in Icewind Dale probably. But Illusk was an ancient city that was destroyed and rebuilt a bunch of times, and obviously Luskin stands on it now. Let's see.
We've been there.
that's where we started.
You have, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's what started the adventure all those years
It
ago.
currently still has, as far as all you know, the place called the Host Tower of the Arcane, and it's sort of like a ley line location. You
Okay,
wouldn't
that's
know
good.
what that means otherwise, but there's like a bunch of like wizards who work out of there, but they are not inherently good wizards.
yeah, they're just fucking magic bros.
Are they still gonna be there even though this war is going on?
Yes.
Well, the wars
Yeah.
in the Silver Marches, which is like you're sort of Sword Coast.
I wasn't
And
sure
then
if they would have like been
Silver
dispatched
Marches,
to go
They're
and fight.
Luskin is not a part of any organization. Like it's not part of the it's possible there are Harper agents there, but it is not like, a sanctuary of Harpers. It's not part of the I'm sorry, what's it called? The not the gauntlet, the frick. D&D factions.
Basically
Emerald
NATO.
Enclave?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the what did you say?
Emerald Enclave.
The Lord's Alliance.
Lord's Alliance.
The Lord's
Just trying
Alliance
to
is
name off all the different.
the Emerald
factions that
Enclave.
Waterdeep.
Also, definitely not part of the
And
Emerald
like
Enclave.
Druid. Yeah.
Yeah, like
okay.
they're very specifically they've been excluded from the Lord's Alliance because it's full of pirates.
All right. Well, speaking with our elvish friend, then half elvish friend, like, why do you have connections with the Brotherhood? Like, does that give you
Fuck
memories?
No. I don't know. It's just a place full of like a bunch of fucking magical people, I guess.
Yeah. And we have
I
magical
think-
problems, so.
That's true.
I think we should go
Maybe we
back to
should
Bryn
have fun.
Shander and see if there's a way to teleport to Luskan or somewhere else. But let's just go to Bryn Shander first, and then see if there's a way to transport ourselves quicker. Unless we want to just go straight to Luskan, but I think that's going to take weeks, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't, like flat out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste more time. I feel like we have just been like, me personally, I've been enjoying this adventure. It's been a charming thing. Like I could just wander around forever and it'd be fine.
Bambi, on the other hand.
Maybe
Yeah.
no, like that's not good. Like we have literally like we have been yanked places and back and forth, and we don't know what the hell is going on. And the best way
Yeah.
that we can probably do this is to go at least try to go Burn Chander first and contact the people who told us to go do this. The
Well,
people
I'm
that
just-
we know for sure are not evil.
I'm just hoping, I'm just hoping whoever was there will reach out again. But regardless, it's a big enough city center that hopefully they have magical means to get us somewhere faster,
If not,
or if
we'll
nothing
have
else.
carts at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
Yeah.
On a side, the original company that hired us to do the escort, did we
Yeah, I
ever
totally
get paid
forgot
for
what
that?
happened.
Yeah,
I-
we did.
Did we?
Those guys.
Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if
To be
the.
fair, though, there was some murder directly before and after, and it did, and there was also a complete
don't-
destruction of the carts that
Yeah,
happened around the same time that
I don't
ruined
think
our.
we got
I remember
paid.
that part. Yeah, my cart.
I don't
Yeah,
think we got paid because he used all the money. I don't.
yeah.
know.
I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more saying
know
if we
about
go
that.
back there, can we get our money? Like,
He wasn't in Bryn Shander.
He wasn't in
East
Bryn
Haven.
Shander.
That's
but the
even
original
worse.
company was,
He
wasn't
didn't
it? I
make
don't.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he
it
didn't make
wasn't.
it to Bryn Shander.
Okay, fair. Okay, that's cool.
He did make it to Bryn Shander because we made it.
Yeah,
to
he
Bryn
was
Shander,
drunk.
too.
Remember? Wasn't it that guy?
Well, I
Yes,
don't know.
the
I'm
excessive
generally
drunk.
so I have no idea.
Yes,
Anyway.
he was very drunk. He was very maudlin, and we both enabled him a little bit, but also like tried to take care of him
Okay.
and keep him safe.
So let's go to Bryn Shander and see if we can portal down. Yeah, is that
It
what we're
probably
doing?
takes almost a month of walking from Bryn Shander to Luskan.
Yeah, so
Oh.
let's not do that if
Yeah.
we don't have to.
This place is
But
big.
for-
People
but
walk
for-
everywhere.
But for us to walk to Bryn Shander, what does it look like right now?
From here?
Yep.
I think it's probably you could if you hoof it, it might be a day.
Okay.
I'm fine with
we
that.
don't- Yeah.
The question is, do you want to try and do it the safer way over the
It's all
How many
around.
days?
trod
Yeah.
thing, or
Well-
like because it's like I said, it's 10 miles.
But it could be a really.
What's the
scary
difference
house.
between the two time wise?
It depends on if you get waylaid or lost, because the one would be like 8 hours at best if you just go over or like just straight shot. But around closer to like 20.
Oh fuck!
Let's just take the safe way. I mean,
Yeah,
the way we won't get lost, which is not necessarily the safe way.
let's push it and do 10 hours, and we can make it over 2 days, and we can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got it.
It sets us up good for the next one.
That's good because
'Cause
then we
it-
can
'cause
have
from
a shopping
Dougan school-
episode.
To
Nice.
Goodmead.
Shopping.
It's 4
We have
hours.
to have
you
a
said.
shopping theme.
Yeah.
And then from Goodmead
Around the
to where's the thing? From Goodmead to Bryn Shander is only another 6 hours, apparently.
Okay, so 10 hours. Yeah, no, easy done. We can push that in one day. It might be nice as well to like peek down the east way and see if we see anything in East
Yeah.
Haven. I know we won't.
I don't
Just-
know why. I don't
Just
want
see
to.
any demons or devils.
There's
don't
smoke
really-
in the distance.
Well, we
Oh.
can do like a very brief check-in and good be like, hey, no one's gone to East Haven, right? We told you all not to. Did you?
That
They're
is
probably like, "You
true.
were
We
here
actually
3
told
weeks
them
ago."
to. Yeah, we did actually tell them to do something, but
We told them
Fair
to not
enough,
go
fair
to
enough.
East Haven, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we just were like, don't.
Fair enough.
Don't go there.
Checking on them can't hurt.
All right, so everybody give me 2 Constitution.
I always screw these up.
Saving throw?
Yeah, con saving throws. Okay, 16 on the first, so I think I made it.
That's a pass.
15.
That's a pass.
Oh god.
16.
Nice.
That's a pass.
Ding, ding.
You said 2 of them?
Is it 11?
Oh, 11 for the first one is a pass.
Oh, okay. All right. Second roll.
And a 10.
Oh.
Bambi
There's a-
gains a point of exhaustion.
Wait for
I
it.
have a 13 for the second one.
I ignore the penalties of the first level of exhaustion using the helm of the
Nice.
trusted defender.
Nice.
Ooh.
So do I still have to take the point of exhaustion, or do I just and we just ignore it?
I don't know. Let me read what I wrote.
Let me read what I wrote.
You gain +1 bonus to AC. Magic can't put you to sleep. You ignore the penalty of the first level of exhaustion, and you have advantage on saving throws against physical effects that would cause you to be dazed or stunned or tired at your head, or that you while you wear this.
There you
helmet.
go. Yeah, so you gain a level of exhaustion, but you ignore the
Okay.
penalties. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Xanon got 13, was it?
13 for my second, but I am also like
Yeah, cold person.
Goliath girl.
Yeah, but this is just about pushing yourself. It's
No,
not
it's like
about the elements.
Does it?
Being
What do
a,
we
like-
need for the next one?
22
I
for
got
me.
20.
That's it. You guys push yourselves through
Okay, good. I got 21. So.
live at Bryn Shander. And
there-
Awesome.
Push it real good.
as you see it on the horizon, you don't see any giants.
Oh good.
Yay!
That's good or bad.
Wow.
There's
Do
two-
we see Bryn Shander?
Yeah.
Or is it, do we see Bryn Shambles?
It is bigger. Yeah, Bryn Shander
In
is.
shambles. I love it.
There's fire
Is it in
everywhere.
Bryn Shambles?
In shambles.
No,
Is
Bryn
it like
Shander.
Daenerys Targaryen hit it?
No, it's fine.
Bend the
It's still there.
knee.
Okay.
Nice.
And there's
Whatever.
no.
You don't see any sign. There's regular carts going back and forth.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
gonna do a
nice.
Regular
perception
character
check.
development happened.
Mostly
Nobody-
headed
none of
south
that
and
worked.
coming up from the south, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's
go ahead
good.
and make a perception check. The south, Bryn Shander is the first place in the 10 towns from
That's a 16.
lots of carts, lots of people. Seems like back to business as usual.
Okay. Yeah. Do we don't cross paths with any carts, do we?
None are headed east.
Right.
How long
they
has
are-
it been since we were here last? Like
Oh, almost
months?
almost a 10-day. I would
Okay.
imagine almost a week. A week in Forgotten Realms is 10 days. And a month is 3 of those.
Hey guys, you know what year it is? 1485.
1485. Nice.
You're welcome, because Dave asks it all the time and we go, I don't know. I wrote it in my notes, guys.
Just randomly at some point ask, "What's my mother's name?" Let's see if anybody.
Martha.
Do we want to go
What did
to?
you say that name?
Do we want to go to an inn in here, and then because
Well,
it's nighttime, right?
Not sure
Well,
if
Bryn
he's cutting
Shander?
the.
We'll just pick up Bryn Shander next time, whenever that
Yeah.
is, and
Yeah. We're gonna walk up to the gate and they're gonna throw spears at us, and then from there.
We
Alright.
shall see.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that's it. We good?
Yay!
We're
Made it
back,
to
sort of.
civilization. Sort of.
civilization.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll figure out what the fuck we're
You
doing
made it.
next.
You made it to Sarnia.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it right now at this point in Icewind Dale. This is the best place that we could possibly end up. So, yes,
good night, everyone.
I love it. Good night.
It's a nice win, not a nice loss.
Yes, we love